Hi guys, I'm OJ from Lovell Rugby, and today we're going to be taking a quick look through the new colourways from Adidas for their entire boot range. First up, and the most exciting of the bunch in my opinion, is the Predator Malice. Now this design has been inspired by the Parisian sunrise with the road to the World Cup. As you can see, it is very pink, and I personally am a big fan. It might go against those traditional routes, but for me, it's very exciting and very flair. When you have these on your feet, you're going to feel electric. Now, as we know with the Predator, it's designed with kicking in mind, as you'll see it being worn by the likes of Finn Russell, Johnny Sexton, Antoine Dupont, but it's not just for kickers. It's also going to be worn by the likes of Caleb Clark, Ruby Tui in the outside channels, as it's a very dynamic boot. Although designed with kicking in mind, these aren't strictly designed for kickers. They're also worn by outside backs such as Ruby Tui lighting up in the recent World Cup, and also Caleb Clark. Next up we have the Adidas Kakari. Now this is slightly more modest in design compared to the Predators, all the way until you make a line break and you're showing your defender your heels. This boot is designed with the front five in mind, not just the front row anymore, because this is the lightest in the generation. It's got the 8 studs at the bottom, along with this little plastic piece in there as well, to give you the optimal grip when pushing in any contact area, be it the scrum, a tackle area, or even lifting in the line out. You'll see it being worn in the front row by the likes of Kyle Sinclair, Malcolm Marks, Tide Furlong, Mako Vunipola, but also in the second row by the likes of Sam Whitelock and James Ryan. As you can tell, it's not just your traditional heavy forwards boot anymore, it can be more dynamic as well. Along with the 8 long metal studs, you also have a supportive internal cage to lock your foot in that contact area, as well as a very dynamic yet stiff sole plate to help you in both the contact area and in the loose. Finally then we have the Adidas RS7. Now these are known for their detailed, intricate designs, and this does not fail to meet that expectation. It is very interesting to say the least. Now these boots are built with speed in mind. They have a very stiff sole plate, aggressive stud pattern, and a raised heel to put your foot in the most dynamic position to sprint, accelerate, decelerate, and change direction. You'll see these boots worn by the fastest and most exciting players in World Rugby. Louis Rees-Zammit, Will Jordan, Sevu Reece, Rico Ioane, to name a few. These aren't just designed with top line speed in mind though as well, they're worn by the likes of powerful forwards such as Ardie Savea, Josh van der Flier, Player of the Year, as well as Gregory Aldrit, Dalton Papali'i, to name a few. So as you can see, this is a very outlandish move from Adidas. They're a very flary boot pack that's going to divide a lot of opinion and definitely make you stand out on the pitch whether you want to or not. So let me know what you think. Are you going to put these on your feet in the game? All of these boots can of course be found on the Lovell Rugby website, and I'll make sure to leave a link for all of them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.